He had a mission, one different from the others he had completed before. This time he wasn't charging through the bridge he had created between heaven and earth in order to eradicate a demon. He was heading to the mortal plane to retrieve a half-breed, one who would soon take her sire's place in the Echelon, a female. He couldn't recall the last time a female had served as a member of the Echelon, a revered small squadron of angels gifted with the power to hunt and destroy demons. It had certainly never happened in his lifetime. Lightning crackled and snapped around him, causing the hairs on his nape to stand on end as he breached the mortal realm. He shot through the layers of the elegant sandstone building in central London where he had spotted his target, passing through them as if he was made of air, and materialized as he hit the room where she stood. He landed hard, shaking the building to its foundations, and rose to his feet as the electricity that charged the air around him dissipated, the light each tiny bolt of lightning caused gradually fading to allow him to see the one he had come to retrieve. Sable stared at him, her golden eyes wide and bright, reflecting the lingering flickers of white-blue lightning that sparked from him. Her lips slowly parted, her surprise written plainly across her face. Beside her, a blonde female gawped, her deep blue eyes large with shock. He reveled in it, savored it. His silver gaze flickered to beyond the two females, and he curled a lip at the white-walled room on the other side of a sheet of glass. He had witnessed what the organization the half-breed worked for was capable of, and it did not sit well with him, or any of the broader immortal community if the rumors were to be believed. Not only demons despised this place, innocent species did too. Shifters who wanted only to live their lives in peace within their packs. Witches who were more human than many of the people who worked for this organization. Archangel. His lips compressed as he clenched his jaw, his black eyebrows drawing down as a spark of anger ignited in him. Insolent humans, using the name of an elite of his kind for their nefarious ventures. He flinched as a piercing, shrieking noise filled the pleasant, stunned silence, grating on his nerves and fraying the weak threads holding his temper in check. Upon opening his eyes, he realized it was the female he had come to detain who had dared to raise the alarm. She stood farther away from him now, the blonde held behind her and her other hand still on the red button on the black wall. The hard, sharp edge to her golden eyes challenged him to make a move against her. Movement in the adjoining room gained his attention for barely a second, long enough to see they were removing the semi-nude shifter male from it, and the mortal males who had accompanied him were fleeing in fear. Pathetic creatures. He calmly returned his gaze to the reason he had been sent to this wretched realm. Two more females rushed into the room and flanked her, their silver swords drawn and aimed at him, as if such paltry weapons could pierce his flesh. "What do you want?" The one called Sable spat at him, her icy glare declaring her intent to fight him. Brave, courageous, he gave her that, but also foolish. She knew she was no match for him, and yet she sought to intimidate him. Many had attempted to cover their fears with such a poor facade when faced with him, and all had eventually cracked and crumbled, falling to their knees to cower before him. He furled his white wings against his back. Their longest feathers grazed his bare feet, and he decided that he should have gone with wearing his armor rather than a simple white and gold tunic over his trousers. It would have made a stronger impression on the puny mortal females huddled before him, and might have sped things along. It certainly would have stopped the bastard offspring of an angel from being so mouthy. "I came as soon as I learned of your existence. I am come for you." He pointed to the silver cuff around her wrist, and she looked down at it, the color slowly draining from her face, adding a satisfyingly fearful pallor to it. Now he was getting somewhere. Perhaps she would be more compliant now. "What's he talking about?" the blonde female whispered with a curious edge to her frown as she looked at Sable. "It's not important. I'll tell you later." Sable turned from her comrade to face him again. "Listen, buddy, I'm not going anywhere, and definitely not with you. I don't even know who you are." Perhaps she wouldn't be more compliant after all. They had warned him that she was a difficult thing, but he hadn't listened to them. Mostly because his superiors had said she had a difficulty rating the same as his, and he tired of their taunts about his temper. He had stated he would easily take her into custody, and he meant to do that.